at one of the best heavyweights in UFC history, the man who holds the record still for the most consecutive heavyweight title defenses, the Cleveland-based firefighter Stipe Miocic, back for more time.
Going into our fight at UFC 226, he was universally considered the greatest heavyweight champion of all time, and that was rightfully deserved by beating Francis Ngannou, by beating Alistair Overeem, by beating Fabricio Werdum. When you beat guys like that, those honors are cast upon you, and you have deserved them. Stipe Miocic is one of the greatest fighters the heavyweight division has ever seen.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Miocic is 37, Cormier is 41. Miocic is 5 inches taller. He will have an 8-inch reach advantage. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 22 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 248 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, Daniel D.C. Cormier! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 20 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of Independence, Ohio, Stipe Miocic.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. 2 of the best heavyweights in the world, and arguably of all time, Stipe Miocic, Daniel Cormier. How do you approach this challenging team?
I'm going forward, and by picking this character, you have to understand you're the shorter guy. You're the guy that needs to be wrestling. You're the guy.
That is how you scramble, folks. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
That was nice strike.
He closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Oh, I love the jab. I know you love the jab. That was a nice one.
It's my favorite punch in all the fight. You gotta be careful dipping his head when you throw that jab.
Single collar tie there. Lands a big elbow there. Man, these guys are throwing back and forth. Oh! 3 minutes. Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind-up, no tell, just a brutal kick. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Well, we've already got too many Rosendo Sanchez boxing shout-outs. All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts, so he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Cormier gets back up. No surprise there. minute and a half to go in our opening round.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
So just over 20 total strikes have already landed for Stipe Miocic. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And they separate. Swing and a miss with that punch by Miocic. Flipped the guard beautifully there. Oh, he lands another takedown here. Just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the leg before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Round 2 is next. All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fights progress.
Well, if you like wrestling and you like takedowns, I guess that's the round for you. He really had his way with his opponent there.
Yeah, he was able to secure many takedowns, switching up the techniques, constantly changing the angle, never allowing his opponent to get a beat on what type of finish he was trying to go for.
All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think we like so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes as the opponent's hands go up, drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly, truly high-level striking mixed with unbelievable wrestling.
Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
38 total strikes have landed for Stipe. Well, and still connecting on a pretty good clip, DC. 45% accuracy thus far against Daniel Cormier. Miocic's kick to the body is blocked. Cormier's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Beautiful kick. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Yet again, they will clinch here. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch, getting fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest to chest, a position we call 50-50 because nobody has the advantage. Who's gonna be the one to find that one little area that they can expose to give them the slightest advantage?
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
Never looked this good. His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch.
There, his opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems at that point.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping every time.
10 seconds remain in round 2. 2 rounds in the books. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the review.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Really rocked in that round. He does not want to be in this fight anymore. I need
right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kicks and sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Right there, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, he's gonna slam him, DC.
Oh, man, he got that single
Whoa.
leg. He got it.
He's out.
He got him.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, we call on the fight stats here. These numbers unofficial, but 61 total strikes have already landed for Stipe Miocic. And connecting with a 39% accuracy rate here tonight against DC. So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliato's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 1 second of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Daniel D.C.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.